Wagwan everybody on YouTube, Kobe here with another Warframe video. So today's video is a little bit different than the typical videos. A few of you guys have been reaching out to me in game and commenting on my fashion and stuff when it comes on to my frames and my fashion framing. I am flattered, but some of you guys have been asking to make videos surrounding fashion or surrounding my fashion in particular. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Warframe fashionista. I do try every now and then, but some of you guys really seem to like some of my fashion. I haven't really gotten comments on specific frames, so I'm not fully sure exactly what frames you guys specifically want to see. However, one question or one idea that I did get from one of you guys was to do a video essentially creating fashion or looking at fashions for a frame based on a cheaper route and a more expensive route. That is a great idea. However, I must preface that I am primarily free to play, due to your boy being broke. But I'm primarily free to play, so I haven't purchased any plat. All of the platinum that you guys see me with is traded. So all of my platinum is based on me grinding and trading. So I haven't really spent any actual money in game. Not that I don't want to, since I can't, but I would if I could. So it's pretty much just the fact that, hey, I'm pretty much free to play, so all of my fashion that you do see on my frames is free to play. So everything that I have or use, I've gotten it through just playing the game, whether it's buying stuff with ducats from Barricketeer, just trading for platinum and buying stuff from the market. However, one thing that I would say when it comes on to actually getting platinum and gaining fashion in our on Switch, our on console, I believe, is that most of the stuff in game is like Tennogen stuff is primarily just for plat, so you don't actually have to spend money. You could just go ahead and farm up some stuff, trade for plat, and then go ahead and purchase Tennogen stuff, which is a really big plus when it comes on to fashion framing, especially on console, right? But the downside of that is that a lot of like Tennogen stuff isn't actually on console, or not yet at least. So when it comes on to frames that I'd say, what frames do I really think that I do outstandingly well with when it comes on to what I've done with my fashion? Because you guys haven't really said anything specific. So let's just go over a few random warframes and let's see exactly what go on. So if you guys could tell, like if you guys are recent watchers, or if you guys have been long time watchers, I should say, you guys should know that this color palette right here, which is either white, black, and rose gold, or white, gray, and copper, it's pretty much my standard go-to. So I typically put all of my frames in this color, and then I start working on different fashion frames. So this is like my go-to colors. It's black or gray, white, and either rose gold or a copperish color, like, you know, before copper is oxidized, like the normal copper color. So a lot of my frames share this color scheme, right? So as you guys can see, when it comes on to this color scheme, I got Clervo in it, I got Gyre in it to some degree, right? It's like my go-to color scheme, and what I would recommend is find yourself a color scheme, right? What I typically try to do is to stay away from black and red, or white, black, and gold. You know, those are like the typical color schemes for most Warframe players. So I tend to like not stray away from those. I do have a few frames in those colors, but I personally don't find those like cool. So I typically try to do different stuff. Every now and then I'll hit random to generate colors, and then I'll tweak, right? But my philosophy when it comes on to actually how I go about like accessorizing or fashion framing, I like to keep it simple as possible. Well, not simple as possible. Keep it simple, but still go into a lot of detail. So some of my frames do have like themes when it comes into the fashion. Other ones, I just want them to look cool, but still not look like extremely like busy. So I won't put on like crazy excessive like ephemeras, crazy accessories. Sometimes I just want my frame to look, you know, sleek and cool. For example, like my Gauss. My Gauss is all about his speed, so it's pretty much all ties into that. I got the Sayandana, the ephemera. It all gives into the whole aesthetic of speed, right? Another one right here. I love my Nova. Nova's just pretty. She's just here. She's just here to be pretty, right? All bowed up. And another one that I really love is my Zephyr. I had this in the Gurren Lagann color scheme, but then I got tired of it. And this is just something that I really like, right? So when it comes on to like fashion framing, I wouldn't say there's like any specific rule. So just go with whatever you think looks cool, or whatever you like the most. Yeah, it's more than acceptable to go ahead and look at someone else's fashion and then either copy it or take inspiration from it, right? But as you guys can see, I change stuff up a lot, do random stuff. Some Warframes that have different themes, different, like, you know, overall aesthetics. But when it comes on to the whole topic of fashion framing and stuff like that, or just in general, this entire thing would be to more guide you guys on how to make platinum, opposed to, you know, showing off my fashion and stuff like that. And for me, at least, the main way that I make platinum in this game is to trade prime warframes. So I typically do it by sets. I don't do like pieces or parts of warframes. I primarily just go for full sets, right? So you'll see me go straight into like getting a full frame and then putting that up on warframe.market, or putting it in trade chat, especially if you're on Switch. We now have our own designated trade chat on Switch, so it's a great place to actually make plat and trade with your fellow Tenno. It's amazing. It's easy to do. It's a lot of fun, right? And that's pretty much how I make my plat. I trade full Warframe sets, and I trade prime mods and galvanized mods. So those are the things that I really go about trading. And every now and then I'll go ahead and put up like weapons and stuff like that. But primarily what I do trade is Warframe sets, like full sets for Warframes, and maxed out mods, right? Especially maxed out prime mods like continuity, flow, stuff like that. They're very, very vital, so a lot of players need them, and a lot of players don't want to wait on Barricadier and stuff like that. So that's what I'd recommend. Go ahead and get yourself some plat, and then when it comes on to what you like fashion-wise, you just pick out what you like, right? So when it comes on to that, I don't necessarily have like a guide for cheaper versus like more expensive, because as I said, I haven't really spent any money in game, and stuff that I would get are like stuff from like the Prime accesses, like a bunch of the accessories from Prime accesses I really do want, but I've just never got around to getting them, right? So yeah.
We come alive under the neon glow. Oh, hi.
Okay, Abby. Right? So it's pretty much just trial and error when it comes on to just trying stuff, seeing what you like, seeing what you don't like. And yeah, that's pretty much how my fashion really goes. There's nothing too crazy about it. But I do appreciate you guys telling me that you like it. It really does mean a lot to me.
Ooh, where are we going? Somewhere fun? Somewhere dangerous.
And even the few frames that I do like have like specific color schemes for that I've recently worked on, it's like this for Korra. Recently did this for Korra. I really like it. Really do like it. It's like Jade vibes from like Mortal Kombat. So yeah, so if you guys want to go ahead and get themes and stuff like that, then be my guest, right? I have this Volt that I really like. This is the Volt that I made, and then this is the other one. So it's pretty cool. Just mix and match stuff. If you guys want to see like specific like Warframe fashions, or give me challenges and stuff like that, be my guest. Comment what you'd like to see me turn a frame into, and I'll try it. But yeah, what I'd recommend primarily for you guys when it comes on to, especially like console players, PC players is a lot different. I've never played on PC, so I don't know how the PC market is when it comes on to actually like the in-game market. But what I would say for my console players, especially Switch players, one of the best places to come is to Tennogen, right? The only downside to Tennogen is that a lot of the stuff for Tennogen on PC isn't in the Switch market. And once you go ahead and get something that you do want from here, as you can see up here, it says Tennogen purchases on consoles or mobile will not be shared with PC, right? So essentially, and vice versa. So essentially, if you purchase some Tennogen stuff here and then you want to go over to PC, I don't think you'll have that in your inventory to apply to your Warframes there. I don't know how it works. As I said, I've never played on PC. I want to go ahead and get my PC sometime soon to, you know, switch over so I could start streaming and all that stuff. But as I said, this is a great place to come to get extra skins, extra armor, and all that stuff. A bunch of really cool things are here that you won't get anywhere else in game, because these are the products that have been made, or the items that have been made and skins that have been made by people in the Warframe community. So actual players like me and you, and they're amazing. There's a bunch of talented people doing some great work when it comes down to this stuff. So check out Tennogen stuff, especially if you're on console. Bunch of stuff here for your drifter, all that stuff. And yeah, so as I said, guys, just go ahead and grind yourself out some platinum, come to the shop, and also you could check out here in the sales section. A bunch of stuff goes on sale for less platinum each week. Is it like a great sale? Not necessarily, not really, if I'm being honest. But yeah, and one thing that I do wish DE would bring back, DE, I'm begging you guys, bring back the in-market discount coupons, right? The ones that will give you a discount on purchases in the shop, like the 80% off, the 70% offs. Please bring those back. I need those back. There's stuff that I wanna buy, man. Bring those back. But yeah, I really don't know what this video is, where I'm going with this video, or what this video is supposed to be, right? This is just me rambling. I hope you guys don't mind, but I just wanted to go over a few of my like fashion stuff and go over a little tips. Maybe I'll make a full in-depth guide about making platinum, or how I go about making platinum, coming up soon. Yeah, I'll actually do that. So I'll make a full in-depth video about making platinum, where I get the stuff to make platinum or trade for platinum, where I go ahead and get the items that I do trade, and what I do to ensure that I have enough and all that stuff to ensure that, you know, you guys are fully equipped to go ahead and get to trading and making that platinum. So yeah, so I'll be making that video sometime this week. Let me not say that. Let me not give you guys any deadlines. I'll try my best to have that video out sometime soon. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and following and liking the videos. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully we could get to 500 subs quickly, so we could go ahead and get YouTube partner. And also I'm working on getting, I'm going to go ahead and line up another giveaway for the Lavos Prime whenever that drops. So stay tuned for that as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. My name's Kobe. Peace.